What if I told you that there was a way to lower your blood pressure and fortify your heart without running a single mile, gasping for air on a treadmill, or spending hours in the gym? It might sound too good to be true, but I assure you it's not. It's called isometric exercise, and it's one of the most powerful, best-kept secrets in fitness. Instead of moving through countless repetitions, you simply hold a position. Your muscles remain contracted, your heart rate rises just enough, and your blood vessels receive a workout that helps them relax and function more efficiently over time. In fact, a landmark 2023 study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine revealed that isometric training can lower systolic blood pressure by an average of 8 points and diastolic by 4. Those are numbers that make physicians take notice. The best part, you can perform these movements anywhere, in your living room, at the office, even while watching television, in just a few minutes a day. Stay with me, because I'm about to guide you through 5 powerful isometric exercises that can transform your cardiovascular health and help keep your blood pressure in check. And before we begin, feel free to drop your name and where you're listening from in the comments. We always love to hear from our community. First, the plank leg raise. If the regular plank is like holding a boat steady in a calm sea, the plank leg raise introduces a gentle wave, just enough to challenge your stability and ask a little more of your heart. This movement combines the core strengthening power of a traditional plank with the focused muscle engagement that comes from lifting one leg at a time. And yes, it remains an isometric exercise because your core and supporting muscles stay contracted without any grand, sweeping motions. To perform it, begin in a forearm plank position, with your elbows directly under your shoulders and your forearms parallel. Extend your legs straight behind you. Engage your abdominal muscles as if you're bracing for a light tap to the stomach. Now, without letting your hips sag or rotate, slowly lift your right leg about 4 to 6 inches from the floor. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then gently lower it. Switch to the left leg. That completes 1 repetition. Continue alternating legs for 20 to 30 seconds. Rest and then repeat for 3 to 4 sets. This is excellent for your heart and blood pressure because the plank leg raise forces your body to stabilize itself with fewer points of contact. This activates deep core muscles, your shoulders, and even your glutes. The increased muscular engagement boosts blood flow, nudges your heart rate upward in a controlled manner, and, over time, helps improve vascular health. Studies have shown that consistent isometric training, especially when performed 3 to 5 times per week, can lead to significant drops in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. For older adults or anyone with high blood pressure, begin with a regular forearm plank for 10 to 15 seconds until your form feels solid. When you add the leg raise, keep the lift small. Just a few inches is all you need. Focus on slow, steady breathing and avoid holding your breath, which can temporarily spike blood pressure. If a full plank is too demanding, you can perform the movement on your knees, ensuring your hips stay aligned. And a pro tip, think of this as an exercise of quality over quantity. Even 20 seconds of perfectly controlled plank leg raises can be more beneficial than a full minute of sloppy form. As your stability and endurance grow, you can extend the hold or increase the number of sets, but always keep your breathing relaxed and your movements precise. Next, we have squat holds. Imagine sinking into a chair, only to have it pulled away at the last second, and you decide to hold that position anyway. That is the essence of a squat hold. It's simple in concept, surprisingly intense in practice, and one of the most effective isometric moves for your lower body and cardiovascular health. To do it, stand with your feet about shoulder-width apart, your toes pointing slightly outward. Push your hips back and bend your knees, lowering yourself as if you're about to take a seat. Stop when your thighs are parallel to the floor, or as low as you can comfortably go, while keeping your heels planted and your back straight. Hold this position, with your chest lifted and core engaged, for 20 to 45 seconds. Rest for 1 to 2 minutes, then repeat for 3 to 4 sets. Squat holds are so beneficial because they recruit the largest muscle groups in your body, your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. When working, these large muscles demand a great deal of oxygen-rich blood. Your heart responds by pumping a bit harder, which improves blood flow and encourages your blood vessels to become more flexible. Over time, this contributes to lower resting blood pressure and greater cardiovascular efficiency. In fact, isometric leg exercises like the squat hold were highlighted in recent studies as being among the most effective for reducing hypertension. For safety, if holding a freestanding squat is too challenging, start with a wall sit. Lean your back against a wall, slide down until your knees are at roughly a 90-degree angle, and hold. Keep your knees tracking over your toes, not collapsing inward. Breathe steadily. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and never hold your breath. Stop immediately if you feel any sharp pain in your knees or lower back. A pro tip for this exercise: for an added challenge without extra movement, press your palms together in front of your chest or hold a light weight. This engages your upper body slightly and makes the hold more demanding without sacrificing safety. The beauty of the squat hold is its efficiency. In less than a minute, you can spike muscular engagement, stimulate your cardiovascular system, and strengthen the very foundation of your daily mobility, all without taking a single step. Our third exercise is the bird dog hold. If the plank leg raise is about raw core stability and the squat hold is about lower body power, the bird dog hold is an elegant practice in balance, coordination, and spinal health, all while giving your cardiovascular system a gentle but meaningful nudge. This move might look calm and controlled, but don't be fooled. Keeping your body steady while extending opposite limbs engages a surprising number of muscles from head to toe. Here's how to do it. Start on all fours with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Engage your core by imagining you're drawing your belly button up toward your spine. Slowly extend your right arm straight forward and your left leg straight back until both are parallel to the floor. Keep your hips level and avoid letting your lower back sag. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds, breathing steadily, then return to the starting position. Switch sides, left arm forward, right leg back, and repeat. Aim for 3 to 4 sets per side. Even though it's low impact, the bird dog hold requires sustained muscular contraction across your core, back, shoulders, and hips. This steady engagement prompts a mild cardiovascular response, improving circulation and helping your blood vessels adapt to gentle, sustained effort. Research on isometric training shows that exercises like this, when performed regularly, can help reduce resting blood pressure and enhance the balance of your autonomic nervous system, which is key for heart health. For safety, if a full extension feels unstable, start by extending just an arm or just a leg until you build confidence. Keep your gaze on the floor to maintain a neutral neck position. Avoid locking your elbows or hyperextending your knees. If you have wrist discomfort, you can place your forearms on a low bench or step for support. And here's a pro tip. The slower you move into the hold, the harder your stabilizing muscles work, and the more your heart and blood vessels benefit from the isometric contraction. Quality always triumphs over speed here. The bird dog. Hold may look gentle, but it's a powerhouse for posture, balance, and core stability. For anyone looking to protect both their back and their heart, this is one of the smartest moves you can add to your weekly routine. Now, for the shoulder raise hold. Think of this as an exercise in quiet strength. It isn't flashy, there's no jumping or swinging, but your shoulders, upper back, and core will feel it, and your cardiovascular system will quietly thank you. This move is perfect for improving posture, strengthening the muscles that support everyday activities, and giving your heart a gentle, consistent challenge. To perform it, stand tall with your feet hip-width apart and your knees slightly bent. Hold a pair of light dumbbells, 2 to 5 pounds, or even 2 water bottles at your sides. Engage your core, then lift your arms straight out to the sides until they are level with your shoulders, palms facing the floor. Keep your elbows soft, not locked. Hold this position for 20 to 45 seconds while breathing steadily. Lower your arms slowly, rest for 1 to 2 minutes, and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. Holding your arms up against gravity forces your muscles to maintain a constant contraction. This sustained effort increases blood flow to the working muscles and gently elevates your heart rate. Over time, consistent isometric work like this can improve vascular function and reduce resting blood pressure. Plus, better shoulder and upper back strength leads to better posture, which can aid both breathing and circulation. For older adults or those with shoulder issues, start without any weights at all. Keep your shoulders down and away from your ears to avoid creating tension in your neck. If holding your arms out to the sides is uncomfortable, try a front raise, holding your arms straight forward as an alternative. Stop if you feel any sharp pain. Mild muscle fatigue is expected, but joint pain is a signal to stop. For a pro tip, as you hold the position, imagine someone is gently pulling your hands outward. This mental cue activates more muscle fibers and makes the exercise more effective without needing to increase the weight. The shoulder raise. Hold may seem like a small movement, but when done consistently, it builds functional strength that supports everything from carrying groceries to improving circulation, all while giving your heart a steady, healthy push. Finally, we have the heel raise hold. This might just be the simplest looking move on our list, but don't let its subtlety fool you. This small, steady lift can have a profound impact on your lower leg strength, your balance, your circulation, and yes, your heart health. By keeping your calves under constant tension, you encourage better blood flow from your extremities back up to your core, which is especially valuable for anyone who spends long hours either sitting or standing. To do it, stand tall with your feet about hip-width apart, lightly touching a wall or the back of a chair for balance. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels a few inches off the floor. Engage your calves and core, keeping your posture tall. Hold this position for 20 to 45 seconds, breathing steadily. Lower your heels with control, rest for 1 to 2 minutes, and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. Your calf muscles are often called the body's second heart, because with every contraction, they play a crucial role in pumping blood from your lower legs back toward your chest. Holding a heel raise keeps those muscles engaged, which helps reduce the pooling of blood in your lower legs, improves overall circulation, and gently raises your heart rate in a safe, controlled way. Over time, this type of isometric work supports vascular health, contributing to lower resting blood pressure. For safety, always have something sturdy nearby to hold for balance. If you have trouble holding the position for the full time, start with shorter holds of 10 to 15 seconds and build up gradually. Avoid locking your knees. Keep them slightly soft to protect your joints. If standing is difficult, you can perform a modified version while seated. Simply lift your heels off the floor from your chair and hold. And, for a pro tip, to increase the challenge without adding weight, perform the heel raise hold on one leg at a time. This boosts both muscle activation and balance training, but only attempt it when you feel stable and confident. The heel raise hold is a quiet powerhouse. It's quick, low impact, and incredibly effective at improving circulation, which means it's not just good for your legs, it's good for your heart. And there you have it. 5 simple, powerful, isometric exercises you can do anywhere, anytime, without a single treadmill, weight machine, or expensive gym membership. We've covered everything from the core-strengthening plank leg raise and the leg-powering squat hold to the stability-boosting bird dog, the posture-perfecting shoulder raise, and the circulation-enhancing heel raise. The beauty of these exercises is that they require no complex movements, yet they deliver real cardiovascular benefits. By holding your muscles under steady tension, you create just enough of a workload for your heart and blood vessels to adapt, strengthen, and improve. Over time, that means better blood pressure control, improved circulation, and more energy for the things you love to do. And here is the most remarkable part. You only need about 10 to 15 minutes a day, 4 or 5 times a week, to begin feeling the benefits. If you stick with it for 6 to 8 weeks, research shows you could see measurable drops in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Of course, if you have any heart conditions, hypertension, or other medical concerns, please check with your doctor before starting any new routine. But once you get the green light, these moves can become your quiet, secret weapon for heart health. So, the next time someone insists that the only path to cardiovascular health is through hours of running, biking, or swimming, you'll know the secret. You'll know that sometimes the most profound results come not from moving, but from simply holding still.